mentioned before that they were taking the classes from the university to the barrio. That was very, very important for me. For example, they saw the need for poets and writers to have a place where they could sell their books. And they opened a bookstore. It's still today, it's called La Raza Galería Posada. We don't have a bookstore anymore, but we had it for many years. And they started in a small room, probably 8 by 4, very, very tiny room. But for the first time, the Chicano literature was open to the public in general, because they were selling the books. And in my book, I wrote a section about that bookstore. And I mentioned that they not only had books, but they had like artifacts from the pre-Columbian times. And so it was like the first effort in Sacramento to have something Chicano. And so that was one thing that really inspired me, besides many other things. Their activism, like fighting for classes and fighting for professors and books. I remember one day one of the Chicanos came and told us, we were at the cafeteria, and he said, "You know what? We already have a list of Chicano books at the library." And they were like 12 or 14 in that list. But for us, it was, something that it was almost impossible that it could have happened. But it did. So those things were really inspiration to continue with the Chicanos. Of course, that I always felt kind of out of place because I was a lot older than all of them. They were young students, and so I was of the previous generation. So I always felt kind of out of place, but I was there. I wanted to be there.